Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. The wonder is, not that the field of stars is so vast, but that we have measured it.
With a new Bethesda RPG comes a ton of new choices, and Starfield is no different. One of the first choices you'll have to make is your background, which comes with 1 point in 3 of the 25 skills you can choose at the beginning of the game. But how do these choices affect you further down the line? Which skills are best to start with? Which of these skills will disappoint my loving parents? Let's jump into all these answers and more. This is Game Prep. Presented by the United States Air Force, where great starts happen. From launching a career and making lifelong friendships to becoming a better you. A few quick points of clarification. Some skills unlock abilities that you wouldn't get otherwise, such as boost pack training, piloting thrusters, targeting control systems, and theft. Others improve things that you won't get the full picture of early on without investing at least 1 point, such as stealth, security, and geology. It's good to examine the description of each skill to see what additional functionality it provides. The skills themselves also level differently than Bethesda's previous games. After putting 1 point into a particular skill, you're given a challenge to complete. After you meet the requirements, such as using a boost pack in combat or killing a number of enemies with a particular kind of weapon, you can spend another skill point to level up that skill. Multiple points are required to move down different levels of the 5 skill trees, so investing multiple points into a skill you use often, rather than having to spread them out amongst other beginner skills, will still pay dividends down the line. If you want to use a jetpack, and I don't want to talk to you if you don't, you'll need to invest a point into boost pack training. After unlocking it, if you have a pack equipped that has the boost pack function, press jump again in the air to activate it. This is one skill that truly no one should miss, as it adds a great deal of verticality to both exploration and combat. Even if you go in on the Persuasion skill, you will still face combat of some kind, so I would recommend investing in the weapon type of your choice early on. Every kill with that weapon will move you further up the rank of that skill, so if you're using the type that you don't have a point invested in, you're kind of wasting free experience. Also, putting a point in ballistics or lasers will have that weapon type pull double duty. For instance, kills with a ballistic pistol will rank up both the pistol and the ballistic skill tree. Leveling a weapon in the combat tree early is a great way to get a jump on the training with the more advanced weapons later down the tree, such as heavy weapons, rifles, and even snipers. Putting a point in stealth activates your stealth indicator at the top of your screen. You can still try and crouch around without it, but you won't know whether or not an enemy can see you. However far you want to level that skill is up to you, but if you don't put at least 1 point in it, it's not really a viable option. Putting a point in stealth also goes towards further levels in the physical tree, if you want to be able to give and take big damage up close later on. Okay, only take a point here if you plan on crafting, which you totally should. If you do, this will save a lot of resources down the line, as researching more projects will continue to level up the skill, creating a cascading effect over time. And not only does it save resources if you want to go hard on crafting, getting the skill all the way leveled increases the chance of sudden developments, which autofills certain project requirements even if you don't have all the resources, and lets you finish projects way more easily. Every mod or research project completed without this skill is wasting your time and money. You'll have an abundance of locks to pick across the stars, so it's a good idea to put at least 1 point in security, which will let you attempt to pick novice and advanced locks. And the more locks you open, the further you can enhance the skill. Since security is on the tech tree, putting a point here and continuing to level it up not only allows you to break open more locks, but allows you to allocate points to some of the cooler ship upgrades. Also, the lockpicking game is fun, so why would you deprive yourself of that joy? If you want to board enemy ships so you can kill them face to face and take all their stuff, targeting control systems unlocks the functionality to target individual parts of enemy ships. This means you can target the engine so they can't get away, and then approach and dock to their ship before boarding for a hostile takeover! A space pirate fantasy is shared by many, I'm sure, so this is necessary if you want to live out your dreams of being a true space scallywag. Arrgh! And there you have it, the 6 crucial skills to unlock first to start your space exploration on the right foot. If you need more Starfield, make sure to check out our video guide to Outposts, and for everything else gaming, you're already at the right place, IGN.